Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to another Wi-Fi battle. This one's against YoungCaesar from Twitter, and he was a challenger for the Litheo League. Now, I said this before in the last video, and I'm going to say it again. I accepted this battle like the second I was done with the battle against Shadow Chew, so I had just come out of 40 minutes of battling, so I was in the complete right mindset for this. But let's get to the battle. I made quite a lot of bad plays here and there, but overall I think it actually came out to be a pretty good battle, even though I didn't make the best of decisions. So he starts off with Infernape and Scizor, and I start off with Mawile and Slowking. And the reason I went for this is actually, even though the Infernape does scare me, most of his team was physical, most of his team did not like Slowking, so the Intimidate and Slowking lead actually proves to be pretty good. But what happens is, I don't realize this, and he doubles teams my Slowking. Had he not faked out my Slowking, I would have been able to survive a bug bite, I think, from full health. I don't know, but he really severely outplayed me there, and that wasn't a mistake on my part. That was just a clear outplay there. The next thing I do is I bring in Tyranitar, and that was a weird choice. The reason I brought in Tyranitar is because Scizor is a threat, and I need to kill it, and Tyranitar is the only other Pokemon I have on my team that has super effective hit on Scizor. Now, unfortunately, that also means that he has super effective hits on me. He goes for the Bullet Punch on Mawile, which is a little weird, but I guess he was just trying to double team the Mawile to take it out. And he does, so he's really playing me pretty hard. Mawile didn't really need to stay in there. It hits Infernape neutral, so I don't know. But I get the Fire Blast off, and that Scizor's not going to survive. So thankfully the Scizor's out of the way, but I'm down 2 Pokemon, he's only down 1 at this point, so I'm at a bit of a problem here, but that's not the end of the world. We can easily come back from this, right? I think so. Okay, well, he sends out Haxorus, and I bring out my good friend Aromatisse. So this is actually a decently favorable matchup for me. Except he reveals that he has the Poison Jab, and it doesn't do it nearly as much as I assumed it would. I actually really assumed it would totally KO me. He goes for the Close Combat, and I figured I could survive a Close Combat, and I do because of my Chople Berry, thankfully. But I get the Ice Beam off, and I was like, this is gonna kill. This is gonna kill. This is gonna kill. It doesn't kill. I don't know what Haxorus normally run, but dang. I assumed it would kill, so I wanted to get the Trick Room off so I can outspeed the next turn. But, yeah. So that happened. He's clearly going to switch out his Haxorus. I don't know if he really want it to die or want it to survive or whatever, but it's pretty obvious that his Haxorus is going to go out. But, I bring in my Garchomp because maybe he might go for the Close Combat on my Tyranitar, thinking I'd stay in for the Ice Beam, because, I mean, he did switch out looking to predict the Ice Beam, so I brought in Garchomp to take the physical hit from Infernape. Ooh, I had to think that through. But I didn't go for the Ice Beam, I went for the Moonblast, but still, oh well. He goes for the Fake Out, which I don't really understand. I don't know if he's trying to stall out turns. Would have been better suited to attack. I really don't know, but I think the Porygon 2 is going to Ice Beam, so I go for another. I go for a First Protect, but he keeps going for the Fake Out, and I really don't understand why he's doing this. He's not stalling anything. I think he's trying to kill his Infernape, but it's not like he doesn't have a safe switch into anything. So I don't know. So he does go for the Ice Beam, and I want to have a Garchomp in Trick Room, and that's not a good thing either. Garchomp really is the slowest thing on the field right now, so I'm kind of not really needing him in here. I only brought him in to take that Close Combat, and yeah, so I actually bring in Tyranitar, and I go for the heal pulse because I know he's kind of a little low on health. I need to get him back up. Porygon 2 decides not to attack, which is great for me because now I come in at a pretty decent HP range. And the Cloyster goes for that Icicle Spear, noting the fact that it's actually really fast on his team because it was the last thing to go. So he goes for the Icicle Spear, and I'm going to survive this. I didn't think I was because it goes pretty far down, but I do end up surviving that. I'm still in Trick Room, and unless he's carrying Ice Shard, there's not really much for me to worry about from this Cloyster. I mean, he can kill my Aromatisse this turn pretty easily, but in comes the Gliscor, and this turn actually really surprises me. I decided to double team the Cloyster with a Moonblast and a Fire Blast. Is it Moonblast? Because that's kind of funny. But it survives, and I know Gliscors are bulky. But the thing about Gliscors are they're physically bulky, right? You know? So, I don't know. It's interesting that it survived, but the fact of the matter is this Gliscor isn't going down yet because I don't have Trick Room up. And it's going to go for the Earthquake, so I have to take out my Tyranitar. Excuse me, I just had lunch, and I am hiccuping-ish sort of thing. But he goes for the Earthquake, and I'm pretty sure Aromatisse would survive, and it does. But he decides to take out my Aromatisse with his Tri-Attack Porygon2 with a plus in special attack because of that. I think it's Analytic, I believe. It's either Analytic or something else. It's not competitive, but I forgot. But now I have a problem because Gliscor is going to be hard to take down. He sees that I'm going to need to take down this Gliscor. He goes for the Protect, and dang. This Ice Beam is so going to take me out. There's no questions about it. So Gliscor lives another day. Probably would have won down to that Dragon Claw, but I use this turn to safely set up a Shell Smash, and I always have problems with that word. Oh man. But so basically at this point Gliscor is pretty much a nuisance. Gliscor and Blissey are the two hardest things for my team to take out. I can take out Gliscor pretty easily, and in most cases in one shot with Tyranitar. But the problem is Gliscor is very much a late game Pokemon. So it coming in late game, my Tyranitars are going to have damage on it, and there's not going to be much I can do to stop dying from Earthquake. So unless I can get Trick Room up, Gliscor is pretty much guaranteed to just troll the team for the rest of the eternity. But I keep setting up with Shuckle because we all know that once I set up with Shuckle, it is nearly impossible to kill. Now the problem with this Shuckle is, as I've mentioned before in the last battle, Power Split is really not as useful as I had originally intended it to be. So since this battle is directly after the last battle, I don't have Toxic on my Shuckle. I will be adding Toxic. I just want to finish doing stuff. But his Earthquake doesn't take me out, but he ends up taking me out with Discharge. That's the thing about Gliscor. He actually isn't that physically offensive. His stabs are pretty good, but most defensive sets don't hit very hard. So there's always that to consider as well. He gets the Toxic off my Shuckle, but I don't really care. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't care. I'm pretty sure my entire team's gone at this point, but short of Gliscor, I actually feel pretty confident in my ability to destroy the rest. Not destroy, I'm not gonna say destroy. I feel pretty confident in my ability to tank the rest of his team and slowly whittle away their ability. Like I said in the last match, I have plenty of... I just dropped something. I don't want to drop it. I don't know where it went, but I'm not going to look for it now. But I have plenty of PP. But the problem here is I'm not strong enough to break Gliscor's sub. So once he got that sub up, it was pretty much game for me. Now, this battle goes for 16 minutes. And, well, it was more like 20 or 30 minutes in real time, but the battle video takes out like the decision process and stuff like that. But so you may be thinking, Ryan, what are you going to be doing for the next 6 minutes? Well, Shuckle. We're going to be shuckling. even though he's behind the sub, even though there's no way for me to physically break that sub no matter what, he is infested. And I'm hoping it gets him to a point where he can't sub again, and if he at the end switches out because of all the damage he's taking, hopefully we can take him down. Now, if he knows anything about Shuckle, he knows that there's no way that Shuckle's going to be able to win 1v1 against a Gliscor. So, needless to say, he's most likely going to stay in, right? Now, he goes for the Protect, which is really not going to do anything for you. But he goes for the Ice Beam. He's still trying to do damage to me. He's not going to be doing very much damage to me. The only Pokemon that he has remaining that really does threaten me in any slightest way is Haxorus and or Cloyster, if I believe he still has it. The reason Cloyster scares me is because I believe they run Rock Blast, and that is super effective against me. So I don't know what his thought process is. He can't switch out anything because they are in fact infested, so he can't really get anything in, but I don't know. At this point, I don't personally like running unless like I see there's either there's no point in winning, because I mean I've already proved myself, or there's no way to win and there's no point in dragging the battle out. Now, so I don't really know, like here with the Gliscor in there right now, there's 0 ways for me to win, but I wanted to try, you know, maybe, who knows, you know, who knows what might happen. Had I been running Toxic, that Porygon 2 would have been out already, and I wouldn't have to worry about that. Cloyster and Haxorus would have been so much easier to take out, but I really don't see why I stayed in here, because 4 minutes of relatively me doing nothing isn't gonna do anything. Still to this day, I don't know if YoungCaesar really realized that he basically had a win condition with that Gliscor. I really don't think he realized this, because I don't have anything to attack, and he switches out. So that's kind of where I'm thinking, maybe he didn't realize that my Gliscor was able to, not my Gliscor, his Gliscor was able to basically just break the rest of my Shuckle, but he switches out, so I saw like a faint glimmer of hope here, and I was just like, you know what, I think I might be able to win, because he might not realize that his subbing Gliscor is not able to really be taken down by my Shuckle, and maybe the only reason he substituted before was, I don't even know, but I figured, you know, maybe, just maybe, if he doesn't realize I can't get infested through the sub, that he might slip up and I might be able to kill him. His Haxorus is a very odd Haxorus. I've never seen them run any special moves. I don't know if they run special moves. I checked their stats during the battle because I was really shocked. And it has a 60 base special attack, so I don't know if it's just wall breaking potential or something. I don't know. But I decided to go for the very clutch play of hitting Rest here. I knew I was going to go down pretty far at this point. And I was poisoned, and I knew poison was going to do its damage, so, and I knew that I didn't have to worry about attacking Haxorus next turn because it was infested and it was about to go down. So like I said before, I don't know if he realized that his Gliscor was basically his win condition here, because he sends out his Cloyster, and he starts shell smashing with his Cloyster, which is really, in the long run, not going to be doing very much for him. I don't know if I'm at max defenses right now, but either way, he'd need to do 3 shell smashes in order to do any damage to me, and even then, if he's not carrying Rock Blast, he's not going to be doing very much to me, even critting wise, I think. But I do have that special defense drop, so who knows. I know Cloysters don't run special attacks, but his Porygon 2 does have that boost, so we don't really know what's going to happen. But like I said before, and like I'm going to probably keep saying, his Gliscor really is his win condition. And the minute he switched out, it gave me the clue that he doesn't realize this, or if he does, he wanted to do something else. I don't even know. But since he switched it out, it gave me some hope that he doesn't realize that his Gliscor can basically win him the game. So I'm thinking, all I have to do is take out this Cloyster and this Porygon 2, and maybe, just maybe, I got this. But I go for the power split because this Cloyster is actually pretty strong, and it did a lot more damage than I really thought it would be. And it's getting a lot of crits, but really, even the crits aren't doing very much damage. He's doing about 4 damage on average. So he's gonna attack me, he's gonna keep doing this, he's gonna go back and forth, and I go for the infestation. Now, some of you might be screaming at the screen saying, Ryan, why are you going for the infestation? I should have rested there. His Gliscor was his win condition, but like I said, it doesn't look like he knew that. But the thing is I didn't realize it would be doing that much damage to me. I thought I would be able to survive a little bit longer and rest the next turn. So had I rest, maybe, who knows? But I lost this battle, and that was the game. It was a cool battle, it was a great battle. I didn't really make the best of plays, but oh well. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. I hope to see you guys at the next video, and yeah, I'll see you. Have a great day. See ya.